Hello, YouTube. Oh, it's your boy B3 back with another kicking movie reaction review. Lots of movies I've been reviewing recently have been older, but my partner and I were going to watch a movie on Amazon Prime's Watch Party feature. And we wanted a monster movie, and I asked them what kind of monster movie they wanted, and they were like, I want a monster that's in the water. They were like, water monsters are scary. So I was feeling dinosaurs, and recently I discovered the perfect film that fit both our needs. Poseidon Rex. It's got about 3 stars on Amazon Prime, where I watch. If you have a Prime account, you can watch it right away. No ads, no payment. It comes with your Prime account. And you can also watch the trailer on there. It has about 2.5 on IMDb. It's 1 hour and 19 minutes. I'm stupid. From 2013. So a small secluded island off the coast of Belize suddenly finds itself terrorized by a deadly predator from the planet's distant past when deep-sea divers accidentally awaken an ancient evil. I wouldn't call it evil. I mean, it's just an animal, really. It's directed by Mark L. Lester, starring Brian Krause, Anne McDaniel, Stephen Hellenkamp. I wouldn't really call it horror, but I guess it kind of falls in there. It's definitely science fiction, and it's action-y too, which is good. But it's actually a pretty solid dinosaur B movie. This is kind of one of those straight-to-DVD Sci-Fi Channel original movie type things. The male lead looks like a Michael Keaton, he's like a discount Michael Keaton. He could literally be Michael Keaton's stunt double. I'm dead serious. Which was wild, because every time I looked at him, I was like, he looks like fucking Michael Keaton. And the monster is pretty cool. It's a T-Rex that has evolved to be a sea monster. So it's got like longer arms so it can swim, and it's got like fins and stuff. It's a pretty cool looking T-Rex redesign, if I do say so myself. It's actually a pretty cool monster. The CGI that brought it to life wasn't great, but the monster itself had a pretty solid design. I was very pleased with it. The movie was very predictable. If you're the type of person who watches a lot of monster movies and stuff, you'll find it very predictable. Like, my partner and I were watching it, and they were like surprised by every death. And I was like, I knew that person was going to die because, she was separated from the group and wasn't moving the plot forward. So of course she was going to die, and etc., etc. So I found this movie to be very predictable. Like, I thought it was an extremely predictable movie. I even guessed the ending shot perfectly. Because in the movie, there's not just the Rex, there's also all its eggs. And they spend so much time fighting the Rex that the movie doesn't have time to address the egg problem. So the movie ends with kind of the classic B-monster movie shot of the eggs, and then one of the eggs hatches, and the Poseidon Rex swims towards the camera and like bites it. It's basically the exact same ending shot as Godzilla 1998. Like the exact same ending shot. And I was like, called it. Because even at the end of the movie, the 2 leads that survived were like holding each other and were like, what do we do now? And my partner and I were like, you destroy the eggs. There's eggs left. Like, they kind of forgot about the eggs a little bit. And then the female lead was like, oh, wait, we got to get those eggs. And then they walk off. And we never see him destroy the eggs. So it's open for a sequel, but it never got one. The movie's from 2013. It's 2020. Never got a sequel. Which is fine. I don't think Poseidon Rex necessarily needs a sequel. I don't think Poseidon Rex necessarily deserves a sequel. If Poseidon Rex had a sequel, I would want it to be a versus movie. Like Poseidon Rex versus like some other kind of weird mutant dinosaur. Like that I would watch the shit out of. But L'Chaim. So yeah, I watched Poseidon Rex. I can remove it from my watch list. It was an enjoyable film. It was very predictable. The effects weren't very good, but it was shot on a high quality camera. It was shot on a red, and etc. And they actually recycled a lot of the credits. So the copyright I watch the credits all the way through on a lot of movies because I'm a film nerd. And at the bottom of the credits, the copyright was for a different B dinosaur film. Jurassic Attack or something like that. Jurassic something. And I was like, holy shit, that has to be a mistake. Like, they messed up the copyright on Poseidon Rex. But it was shot on a red camera, which I thought was pretty cool. I like reds. They're good cameras. We used them all the time when I worked at Right Media. But that's it for Poseidon Rex, basically. It's a fun monster film. If you're a big monster buff, I do recommend it. It's pretty fun. But that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. So remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. The next movie I think I'm going to do is Howl. I think it's a werewolf movie. It looks really good, and I think we're going to watch that tomorrow. That's it. Thank you all once again for your support. See you all next time.